I'm sorry to inform everyone here that the USS Washington character in the game Azur Lane has copied the black nurse uniform that I designed several years ago. I condemn this behavior and reserve the right to take legal action. The following is the comparison between the two. So this is obviously the Washington in the game. And this is their outfit that they designed. Okay, so it's not even like they drew it. It's they designed it for real life usage. And it's got the shoulder thingies, it's got the little clasp thingy, it's got a belt, it's got the skirt with a zipper, and the little tie sides. I mean, it does look fairly similar. It does look fairly similar, but I don't know. Everyone must be very familiar with this dress. Over the years, many girls have purchased this nurse uniform of mine, including those with tens of thousands or even millions of followers on social media. Many wonderful photos have been taken. Therefore, everyone should be quite familiar with the release time of this piece of clothing. However, now it has been plagiarized. I need to reserve the right to take legal measures to solve this problem. I appeal to everyone not to support the pirated behavior of Azur Lane. You're not yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not familiar with their clothing. I've never seen it before. And this brings up a good question, right? If you like find something that like exists out on the internet and you're like, hey, I like this, I would like to design my own thing based off of this thing, and like you can't find who it's attributed to, or if it's like a piece of clothing from like I guess like Ralph Lauren or something, what would even be the like recourse you have to take in order to like design something off of that? It's a real life material cut outfit versus a drawing. You don't know how that's plagiarism? You don't know about this? That would mean everyone who drew clothes on people are all committing plagiarism? Well, that's why I brought up like Ralph Lauren, right? Like if you found a Ralph Lauren dress that you really liked, and then you drew something that was very clearly inspired by it, but wasn't a one-for-one reproduction of it, would Ralph Lauren have recourse to then come and sue you as a random person for making the outfit too similar, even if it's not exact? Did they even own the copyright to that outfit design? Is another good question, because like when you look up images, and you want to use them for things and you want to edit them, sometimes you can find them on websites where they're like, oh, you can download this for free, but you have to use an attribution, or you can, you know, pay a fee and then you can download it and then you don't have to attribute. But like, how are they going to know whether the person using it is the paid user or the free user, first of all? And second of all, apparently a lot of those websites just steal designs anyways and claim that they own them. Like, I have no idea. I feel like it could be argued that even a one-to-one is fine, because otherwise you could never draw clothes. I mean, who knows? Who knows? But like, inherent differences already from this is like the neck portion. Like, there's a small zipper, but it's not like a turtleneck zipper. It's not a turtleneck zipper. It doesn't go very high up, and it also looks like there's not a belt there. It could just be the angle, so it's hard for me to see. But I don't see any belt across her chest. And it looks like this has more pointed shoulders, like they're more structured, pointed. It looks like there might be like little buttons on the like side of the shoulder near the neck, and then a button near the exit of the shoulder. I don't know how to explain this. I don't know how to... It looks like there's like little buttons here. And this doesn't have that. She doesn't have structured shoulders. They're just like floppy. They're floppy, there's no structure here, there's no buttons. So the top portion, I can very much see it being very inspired by. But it doesn't look like a one-for-one. This also has cuffing. This also has cuffing on the bottom of the sleeves. Whereas she does not have cuffing. It is just large and flowy sleeve. This is a full dress with a breast opening. The other one isn't a full dress. I mean, you could make the argument that they pulled up the skirt portion so that they could have the puffy vulva in your face, but even with that argument, I think it looks inherently different on the skirt portion. Because it feels like, again, like you said, this skirt portion goes up way higher. And it also looks like, and we won't be able to tell unless we got a picture of this without the top part on, but it looks like it either attaches to the top part here, or it continues going up underneath the top part. So this is either like a completely full dress that has straps that go over your shoulder, or it's a full high-waisted skirt that attaches to the top portion, which is very clearly not what is happening here. There's no straps that go up above to her shoulders. There's no straps that attach to the top portion. There's just a belt for the high-waisted skirt that ends right at her pelvic bone area. So, like, the design in general for this skirt portion is different. This one also has a waisted belt as well as a zipper, where this one, the belt is right below the bust instead of at the waist, and there is no zipper. So, like, I think the skirt portion is very, very different in comparison. I think it's very different. The gloves also, these gloves, they have 3 belt buckles on them, whereas hers are just regular latex gloves, no belts. It's close enough, especially if you're playing or talking about profit for work, or for-profit work. It could be. Again, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know anything about Chinese or Japanese copyright law, because this obviously is not going to take place in the United States based on where the companies live. I don't know if this artist is from China or Japan. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. So, I don't know anything about their copyright laws, but to me, as just like an average person, these look different enough that I can tell the outfit was probably inspired by this or something similar to it. Like, can I search, like, sexy nurse outfit? Hold on. So this outfit, while it's less of, like, the little triangle titties, it still has the same kind of idea, especially when you look at the back of the corset. Right? It's only covering a portion of this woman's body. There's a thong. She's got garters. It's got the, like, top little shoulder thing. Right? This looks way lower quality than that guy's production, for sure. But, like, I guess there are other outfits that use that little capelet thing. But I would say it's pretty likely, especially if you said that there are influencers with millions of followers who have used that design, probably took inspiration from his outfit. That wouldn't surprise me. So there are a couple of more replies. Someone said this won't hold up in court due to the difference and the baseline product being so simple. It could be on the level of removing the red cross from a nurse uniform for the logo on the hat, and the midsection is a different clasp type. And the artist said, similar items. 1, the overall silhouette is exactly the same. I would say it's different, as I pointed out with the shoulder portion area earlier. 2, the element of the chest opening. I did say that was identical. 3, the triangular bra. Okay, that would go with element 2. Those aren't 2 different things. 4, the side strap opening is completely different. It's completely different. I guess on the Chinese one, you can see more of her strappy part, because her other leg is down. But this is still more ovular. It's still more of like an ovular opening, and it also doesn't go all the way up. I like how they censored this in China. 5, the ultra short, full skirted leather skirt. Again, it looks different from his skirt. Like, definitely I could see the inspiration, but it looks different. The long gloves, the gloves are just basic gloves. They're missing the belt detailing in his design. And the short sleeve feature. His short sleeves on his capelet are cuffed capelet sleeves. And these ones are flowy capelet sleeves. And the other person said 2 generic wouldn't apply because it's a nurse's outfit. Base silhouette would be overall uniform. 4 different type of straps. 5, there is no skirt to the outfit, just exposed panties, and the midsection is different, as it's detached and tied on the sides. True. This is the version they published on their Chinese official website. You told me there were no skirts. I mean, maybe slightly lower than the other one, but also, yeah, still not a skirt. That's not a skirt. You posting the English version shows it's not, because it's the whole piece that goes from the cleavage, and it doesn't even pass the thighs, while your outfit does. That's what I meant by different middle section. Besides, the nurse uniforms I designed also expose the thighs. You keep emphasizing on these parts that don't affect the overall picture repeatedly. Makes me feel that having this conversation with you is a waste of time. The other person said, yes, and so does any stockings with a low-cut dress. Yeah, like, the thighs being revealed doesn't matter. Any woman who wears, like, stockings with a garter belt is going to show the thighs. He's being vague to try and justify suing Azur Lane. I will also give him a partial benefit of the doubt that it seems like English is his second language, so he might just not be the best at being able to explain himself in English. Not that his English is bad, he's very good with English, but when you're speaking or typing in a second language, you might not be able to express exactly what you mean as well as in your native language, right? So like, I want to give a little bit of benefit of the doubt. This happened in Nikkei too. One of the Nikkei alt outfits were allegedly stolen from an artist design, but Shift Up settled out of court with the artist and apologized to them. See, if Asian companies have a track record of settling out of court whenever an artist says your design is too close to my design, that tells me that the court systems might be a little fucky-wucky. Right? That tells me they might be a little fucky-wucky. This dude's trying to grift off of Azur Lane. Pretty presumptuous. I think they look different enough, but I don't know what copyright law would be in China or Japan. So I would have to, again, just pay attention to this, I suppose.